And the white one?
I don't know. Here's some of my fall crops.
Gray and white one.
It's Rusty. It's my rodent hunter. I need Chase, stop stepping on my feet, buddy. I tamed my green beans down yesterday, the ones over there. I have some wax beans right here. Some snake longs right there. It's all the peppers. Sweet, green, jalapeno, lunchbox, eggplant. These are the purples. I need to weed them too. Rain tends to bring out the weeds and everything. These are zucchini. I need to get the peroxide mix. It looks like there's some mildew on here. Powdery mildew. And probably some bugs, squash bugs, just by looking at the damage. Well, there's ants on them, so there's got to be squash bugs somewhere. Come out here later and trim up after it rains. Trim off the mildewed leaves and the yellow leaves for some aeration. See the mildew? I don't see any bugs besides a few ants. There has to be some somewhere though. Probably some vine borers. Vine borers have been very bad this year. Very, very bad. It's been very frustrating trying to naturally deal with the vine borers. Okay, okay, Chase. Just I'll deal with. Okay, he likes the chickens. He'll be back. Get off my plants, please. The tomatoes are still going strong. There's a few here and there that got some blight on it, but I just pull them and move on. And then my hot peppers. All of this is hot peppers. And then I have stuff on the outside. My grape vines. I don't have anything planted here. I had some herbs there, but took them out. My grape vines. And then there's some tomatoes on the outside there. And here's some more tomatoes. I had a ton of tomatoes. I had like 100 tomato plants. There's Brussels sprouts that I pulled. Take them to the compost. The eggplants did really well this year. I picked them the other day. So there's not a whole lot on there, but they still have tons of flowers. They're still producing like crazy. So are the peppers, the jalapenos and stuff. These are green peppers. I'm glad to see them flowering again because there for like 2 weeks they didn't have any flowers on them. And I gave everything a good boost of potassium. And now there's tons of flowers. Tons of producing. These two tomatoes, these are supposed to be really good producers. They're called Mountain Fresh, and I have had so much problems with these two. I don't know, they're driving me insane. No matter what I do to them, they're always wilted. These are hot blocks. Regular old hot peppers. It's Chase's mask from school. And these old things. These are going to be You need to get out of the hot pepper plants before you get some of the oils on you. Get out of there. Tabascos. There's thousands of them on here. And they're starting to turn red slowly. Starting to turn red.
Can we go get that bunny?
And then poblanos. No, I'm not going to get in the bunny. I let the bunnies out so they can get some exercise. Leave them be. They're fine.
But one went outside the fence.
She will come back. I let them out all the time, buddy. Get out of that.
Why?
I'm not asking you again.
What are they for?
Oh, well, that one's just finding itself right up over the fence. These are patty pans. Patty pans? Is that how you pronounce it? I forget now. I've had such a sinus headache. My brain does not want to work. I was so sad to pull I had my husband pull the green beans off the green bean tower yesterday. Because it was so pretty. I have some meaty winter gourds growing in here. And some cucumbers that are not liking this soil because it stays pretty moist. And they don't like it. That's why the leaves are yellow. Same with this. One of them died. There was one here. It died. And this is a cantaloupe.
I want to eat a blueberry.
The blueberries aren't any good. Put it down.
What is squishy?
Chase.
What's this?
Get down.
I want to go back down here.
Let's go see what's out here. Come on, Rusty Bus.
What's it just jump out of the fence and feel like?
Don't step in the dog poop.
I didn't.
My poor green beans.
We had to take that one.
Yep, we have more growing. Here's all the cherry tomatoes.
Feel. Is that green beans?
And these were supposed to be bush beans, but as you can tell by they're growing up the trellis here that I had to put up because they're not bush beans. And here's some more green beans that we planted. And here. And those are birdhouse gourds. I've planted a couple of those to see how they do. And the Cherokee, or brandywines.
And the grape vines.
And these I plan on moving into the, get out of there, into the greenhouse whenever it starts to get cold. It's dill. Get out of there.
Try to get the leaf out of there.
Dill and oregano and cilantro. I need to get over here and prune these up. They're starting to get spent out, looks like. Prune all this spent stuff and probably get some more growth out of them. My dog loves these orange Jubilee tomatoes. As you can tell. Look, here comes Rusty. Come on, Rusty Bus. Those are the aromas. Oops. Grape Vines. It did have a lot of growth this year. This is just 1 year growth. And they got attacked big time by the June bugs. Like major. We'll do a little better training this next spring whenever, after we trim it down. But these ones are purple and we have green. in the blueberry pen
Wait,
that we have to build a trellis for. Look, buddy, you're going to have some blackberries here in a few days. Look how big those ones are. Look.
Cooper eats red berries.
Look, those are ginormous, huh?
Yeah. Cooper eats red berries.
Yeah.
No. I eat red berries.
Yeah.
I eat these berries.
All right. Fall's a coming. Stuff is starting to get spent out. A banana nut squash is getting spent out. Squash bugs have been getting into it. They attacked it pretty bad this year. Squash bugs have been awful this year. Between the squash bugs and the the boar vine bugs. That's why there's a lot of dead vines in there. Pull them out and cut them off and stuff, but they were bad this year.
You did plant that plant.
I was looking for some eggs to show you. They even got some of my pumpkins that the chickens didn't get.
What are you doing?
I let the spiders have at the bugs, and I hate spiders. Stop pulling on that. Anybody that knows me knows how much I absolutely despise spiders. I hate them. I have this massive fear of spiders. But I have actually been leaving them alone because they come over here and they eat this stuff, these bugs. Sometimes I come over here and there'll be like tons of spiders and it grosses me out. But some of these plants are new. I think this is a new plant. I planted just a couple seeds in here. Took out some of my old plants. See if I can find damage from a vine borer. Here we go. This is damage from a vine borer. The bug lays the egg in the vine, and then it's like almost a maggot looking thing, but it's real big. And it feeds off of the inside of it, and then it kills everything above it, and then below it. And they're frustrating because they'll kill your whole plant, the entire plant. Like all of this is from a vine borer.
A vine borer?
Yep.
What's a vine borer?
And then the fruit on it gets stunted, and that's all the bigger it'll get. Instead of that size. Yes, I know what a vine borer is.
A plant?
No, it's not a plant. It's
a bug?
Yes.
What kind of bug is it?
Anyways. Lima beans.
Then we want to go get that bunny or we're going to run off.
Will you stop worrying about the bunny?
Why are you going to run off?
Alright. Here's the apple trees we're cutting down. This one and those two. And here's some of our new orchard plants. See? The quince trees back there. We're not sure what we're going to do with those. I'm going to make some pies and different desserts with them and some jellies to try. And this tree is a sickle. I think I'm saying it right. Sickle pear tree. Kids love them, so even though it's the only one, we're going to keep it. But we are going to trade it again this fall. It's in a ton better shape than it was.
Can you get a pear?
No, because I can't reach the rest of them. Than it was, because last year it didn't even produce, and the year before last it didn't produce, but now it produced a ton of pears this year.
But where's the pears in the house?
So we're going to trim it again, do a hard prune, treat it again, and hopefully that'll take care of the rest of the disease that's on it. Those two quince trees, we got pretty much all the disease off of those by doing that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This That's my tail. It follows me around everywhere I go in the garden, yard, no matter where I'm at. Yeah, these poor apples. They are in such bad shape. We got new apples though. We have like 6 new apple trees. I think we're gonna cut those 3 down, leave this one out, and add some raised garden beds here. And then cut these 2 down and add 2 yellow apples, because we don't have any yellow, like Golden Delicious or something. We're gonna add there. And then over here we have 2 cherries here, and I think I want to add another cherry to go with these 2 cherries. And we have 3 Bartletts, and then 2 of everything else, like 2 Granny Smiths, 2 peaches, 2 nectarines, 2 apricots, 2 galas, 2 nectarine. I don't know. Did I say nectarine? I don't know if I did or not. And then there's the red raspberries. I have some black raspberry that are still in pots, and I will be adding some white raspberries that my mother-in-law has. My kids love them. Yep, so that's what's going on here, the homestead. We got some cattle panels to add some more A-frames over there too, in the garden area, which I might just use for gourds instead of like green beans and stuff, since my chickens won't leave them alone. And then all my sweet potatoes down here. Let me see. They're down here. Don't mind the mess around this greenhouse. The ducks keep getting in there and tearing out everything, and that's been neatly. But all these are sweet potatoes. And then there's some pumpkins that randomly grew when I composted some soil. And this one here. And this has like a random cantaloupe in it. And random pumpkins that grew. And random tomatoes that grew out of this sweet potato. Sweet potato here. It's huge. But these are all like just randoms out of there. And that one down there in the greenhouse is from the chickens. These ones I intentionally planted. And as you can see in the center, the vine boar got it. And the chickens, this is hilarious, the chickens pecked a frowny face in this pumpkin.
And then it never go away.
Yep.
And now we need to pick it.
No, we're not going to pick it yet. It's ready, but we're not going to pick it yet. And then this tomato plant that just, it's everywhere. I don't know if it's 2 of them, if it's 1 of them. I don't know. It's the same kind, whatever it is, it's the same kind. It's a cherry of some sort. Here's the bunny that he keeps having a fit about. You ready to come back in the yard? Your sister's in the pen. She's done. Are you gonna eat some of my Russian sage? That's fine. All right, come on. All right. Just shy of 20 minutes.